The NBA on 2. Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to Sacramento. And it's the Warriors to start out. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Miami. Duncan out there with Whiteside. Then it's Ennis. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in the point guard position.
Tayshaun Prince, one of the ultimate Velcro guys. I mean, he's been in the league a long time. The consummate pro. As detailed, steady, and unflappable as they come.
Jang, a screen. Here's Aldridge. Puts up the baby hook. Great D that time from Duncan. Whiteside, a screen. Ennis kicks to Whiteside. And stolen by Jang. Stolen by Wade. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Ennis misses.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Now here's Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And back to Tayshaun Prince for a moment. So much big game experience, a championship in 04 with the Pistons. That has to rub off on a team when you have a guy like that around in the locker room, on the floor. He's seen it all.
You know, it's a great point. And whether it's in games or practice or even in the locker room, his presence adds continuity. It's like having an extra coach looking out for the younger players.
Now here's Wade. Dishes it to Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Lillard outside. Feet to Prince. Aldridge a screen. 16 feet away. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Wade passes to Duncan. Lets it go from 11. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Johnson.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Aldridge with a screen on Johnson. And that one's good by Aldridge.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Whiteside kicks to Ennis. Pass to Duncan. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Duncan's got his first bucket in this one. Lillard dishes to Beal. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from the wing. The shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Now here's Johnson. Charity stripe shot. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Here's Beal. The 19-footer is on the money. The Miami Heat come into this one following a loss to the Utah Jazz. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Wade kicks to Johnson. And it's Wade in the corner. Another miss by Wade. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. And he gets it to go.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Wade dishes to Duncan. Back to Wade. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
Greg, you're talking about Wade on the blocks. Last season, he climbed up to 6th all-time in blocks, Clark, by an NBA guard.
Amazing. Actually has the most blocks of any player who is his height or shorter in NBA history. Even with his explosiveness waning, his timing and savvy allow him to still be effective blocking shots.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
As you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Riley Clark kind of molded him in his image.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kufis checked in for Jen. Anderson comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And it's Avery Bradley in for Beal. Now, here's Lillard after Dion Waiters miss. And Lillard kicks to Bradley. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Taking a look at Avery Bradley, his career's been kind of up and down, Greg. Started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
Yeah, it's a great point. And as a college freshman, really established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
You know, with Avery Bradley, he was the 19th pick in the draft for the Celtics. The outlook for him was great, but then ball handling and shooting injury concerns flattened out his development. He had a hard time getting over the hump for a few years, but he's over it now.
Puts up the baby hook. That's good. The Warriors lead it. Lillard outside. The dish to Kufis. Lillard attacking. And he gets it to go.
And, you know, getting back to Avery Bradley, he's been dynamite the last 2 years. He's finally found consistency with the mid-range jumper and plays a complete game of basketball. With just a little more seasoning, I really feel like the sky's the limit.
Johnson, the pass to Whiteside. The kick outside to Butler. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Back to Lillard. The three. No good. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Butler. Takes a three. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. 6 points for Butler.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Harris is checked in for Lillard. Warriors trailed by 3. Outside Bradley. Passes it to Aldridge. Turnaround Jay. Can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And Waiters kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Whiteside, good. And the Heat lead by 3.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Harris with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Bradley kicks to Harris. Here's Aldridge. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Beal's checked in. Here's Mack, guarded by Bradley. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wayne. Can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. And Beal kicks to Bradley. It's stolen. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. And it's Wade again missing.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
On the wing. Good on the shot.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now here's Duncan. Kicks it to Mack. Wade on the wing. Clock at 6.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Beal gets a wide open look. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Wade. And another basket for Miami.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Aldridge's screen. Lots of room. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Now here is Aldridge. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Miami leading by 3. On the court for Miami here in the second. Shelvin Mack is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Duncan. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Now the pass to Duncan. And the shot is good. Duncan's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Miami.
And, you know, with Tim Duncan, there are no flaws in his game. He's even become a good free throw shooter now. He's averaged 76% from the line the last 3 seasons after being in the 60s much of his career.
And there's the feed to Wade. Top of the key, Duncan. Lets it go. Over Anderson. Anderson against Wade. Over Anderson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Bradley. There's a screen. Back to Lillard. Nails it from the high post. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Heat leading by 3. Wade outside. Duncan, a screen. And Mack kicks to Duncan. Randall grabs the board.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Raiders again. Sanderson. Here's Randall. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Wade kicks to Waiters. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 6. Inside. It's picked off. Over to the left wing. Mag dishes to Duncan. And another basket for Miami.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Now a timeout called by Miami. For Golden State. The Heat making a switch here. Here's Mack. Right side a screen. Left side Butler. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Dang. Warriors trail by 5. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lillard attacking. Just 5 to shoot. Missed inside. Waiters passes to Matt. Butler on the wing. He kicks to Whiteside. Haslam dishes to Whiteside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Picked by Randall. So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Miami. Waiters with the ball. Lillard picks him up. It's stolen by Randall. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Clock at 6. Pass to Bradley. Trying to get back on track. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And that's now 7 points for Avery Bradley.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And the Heat lead by 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
So it's Miami now. After the miss from Damian Lillard. The turnaround. Right side, no good.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And Lillard kicks to Randall. Jang, a screen. Anderson. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Anderson's got his first basket of the night.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And Zhang kicks to Anderson. Golden State moving the ball around. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Randall.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Randall with a screen for Lillard. He dishes it to Anderson. Feeds it to Lillard. Lets it go. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Dishes it to Randall. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Anderson can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 4. Whiteside is screen on Lillard. Raiders on the wing. From the arc. Warriors with the rebound. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Anderson passes to Dang with his first shot attempt. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Mack dishes to Butler. And Mack kicks to Waiters. He feeds it to Whiteside. He had stolen by Randall. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And a new group in for the Heat. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Haslem. Ennis comes in for Butler. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Johnson in for Shelvin Mack. Miami leading by 4. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. That'll be a 5-second call.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
Johnson with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's Wade. Baseline jumper.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Picked by Randall. To the paint. Here's Dang. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Hassan Whiteside of Miami had the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he blew up in the right way last season. Averaged a double-double over 48 games.
Yeah, and great to see for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year. And it's nice to see him find his stride and produce with that awesome talent he has.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And talking about Whiteside, he isn't completely out of the woods yet. I mean, after a couple of ejections last season, his teammates publicly condemned his actions. They questioned his maturity, challenged him to be more reliable, and for the most part, he was after those incidents.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Warriors trail by 6. Now Beal. Pass to Aldridge. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Aldridge has got 8 points.
And you know, the thing about Whiteside, guys, when he's right, he's an unbelievable game changer. Second in the league in block shots last season. Also posted the second best field goal percentage. The guy can play if he keeps his head squarely on his neck.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. .144 left to play in the first half. Johnson, the pass to Whiteside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Duncan. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Duncan's got 8 points.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
6 on the shot clock. Beal from long range does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Now the dish to Wade. Passes to Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Wade with it. Devin Harris covering. Ennis misses. Warriors trail by 6. Harris again. It's Wade. They set the pick. Here's Aldridge. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And 11 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Wade. 8 points for him. Wide open. And there's another one for the Heat.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Miami ahead, leading by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Some great play by LaMarcus Aldridge tonight. He's got 11 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Tayshaun Prince out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kufis. Then there's Harris. And it's Beal in it, the 2. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. The thing about Bradley Beal, when he suits up, the entire lineup becomes exponentially more potent. A quick, powerful athlete, Greg, high basketball IQ, you know, had the great teaching at Florida, carries it to the NBA. Opponents have to account for him, I think, on both ends of the floor.
And that's a great point, Kevin. I mean, coming out of college, a lot of people compared him to Ray Allen. I mean, he possesses that next level smoothness and body control that's often indicative of a true difference maker.
Aldridge has gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Duncan kicks to Wade. The pass to Whiteside. Tries it from 19. And Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got 10.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And it's Harris off the drive. Beal, that's for 2. And it's off the back rim, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Duncan. He's got 10. Prince kicks to Kufis. Poked away. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Whiteside dishes to Johnson. To the inside. And it's Ennis, top of the key. 5 to shoot. And it's Wade in the corner. From about 16.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. He's feeling it. No good off the front iron. The Heat with the lead. Johnson kicks to Duncan. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And that's 12 points for Tim Duncan.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Harris kicks to Beal. Trying to get back on track.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
To the wing on the left. Ennis with the ball. Now Beal defending. Duncan kicks to Wade. And stolen by Prince. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Wade passes to Ennis. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Johnson for 3. And here is Harris. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the pick. Out to the wing. And here's Prince outside. The shot will not go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Timeout called, the Heat. Well, one thing that you can always say about Dwayne Wade is that he is at his best when the game is on the line. He truly lives for the big moments.
He does, and Wade has been in so many of those big moments over the course of his career. 5 trips to the NBA Finals, and he really does thrive under pressure.
Different look here for the Warriors. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Kutas. Anderson comes in for Tayshaun Prince. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Beal. And Lillard subbed in for Harris. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Bairstow, he's checked in for Whiteside. Butler comes in for Ennis. Dion Waiters checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Max subbed in for Tyler Johnson.
For Wade, when it comes to being clutch, a lot of it is experience. I mean, it's not just during the playoffs. He knows when to step up in the fourth quarter during the regular season. Very productive in the fourth quarter from a scoring standpoint.
The Heat have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. And Waiters kicks to Butler. Here's Duncan. And the rejection by Jang. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. And stolen by Lillard. For the tie. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Wade averaged 7 points in the fourth quarter of last season. That was 3rd most in the NBA. A big part of it is how he can create his own shot. When the game is on the line, you want him on the floor with the ball in hand.
Jang, a screen. Bradley kicks to Aldridge. Duncan with the block. Here's Mack, guarded by Bradley. Mack dishes to Duncan. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Lillard attacking. It's Bradley on the wing. 6 to shoot. Jang, a screen. That's a 2 from Lillard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timeout called the Warriors.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Julius Randle's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Whiteside's checked in for Miami. Haslam comes in for Duncan. Haslam a screen. And Waiters kicks to Butler. Back to Waiters. To the left wing. Butler pass to Whiteside. Miami needs to get a shot off. And it's Butler missing.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Lillard attacking. And Lillard throws it down.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Butler dishes to Mack. Here's Waiters. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And Lillard kicks to Bradley. Back to Lillard. Fires from deep. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Mack, the pass to Whiteside. Count that one. Whiteside's got 12 points in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jang with the screen for Lillard. Whiteside Bradley. Here's Randall. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession. And, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Haslam is green on Bradley. Waiters no luck. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Lillard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
Damian Lillard is a 2-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
And the Heat making a change here. Wade's checked in. Butler dishes to Mack. Here's Wade. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Wade's got 12 points in the game.
And for Lillard, that motivation. Remember, he got cut from Team USA a couple summers ago in favor of Derrick Rose and Kyrie Irving. And Lillard calls it wood on the fire. Those things keep him focused and also hungry. And remember, Lillard, the former Rookie of the Year, he's had his snubs, but also he's gotten some recognition. Even playing in the Pacific Northwest, he's got his own signature shoe now, and his star definitely on the rise.
And the Warriors making a change here. Beal's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night, first game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in, and the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead. They finish off the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Warriors leading by 6. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Whiteside is out there with Duncan. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Ennis in the 3 slot. Kicks it to Beal. From deep three-point range. Wade with the defensive effort. Johnson with it. Now Beal defending. Here's Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 5th assist in this one.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better. Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
6 to shoot. Now here's Duncan. That's short off the rim.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
And Lillard kicks to Beal. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Now here's Lillard. Following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. The feed to Beal. Pulls up from the corner.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it.
Some changes for Golden State. Kufis checked in for Gorgie Dan. Aldridge comes in for Randall. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Anderson. Prince outside. Aldridge a screen. Prince the pass to Aldridge. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Whiteside dishes to Duncan. Johnson kicks to Whiteside. No luck. Prince with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Davis comes in for Kufis, and it's Avery Bradley in for Damian Lillard. Mack, the pass to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Mack dishes to Waiters. And the layup is good. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Nice job coming off that screen. And that's 13 points here for Beal.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Waiters. And that one hits back iron. Now here's Bradley. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Beal. Can't get it to go.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Feeds it to Haslam. Haslam a screen. Launches it. Waiters no luck. Warriors leading by 6. Bradley kicks to Aldridge. From 15 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they buried it.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take.
Fader on the way. Waiters no luck.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Bradley passes to Davis. And it's Bradley off the drive. Prince, that's for 2. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Mack dishes to Butler to end the drought. Miami no good on that time either. Bradley with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. Bradley kicks to Beal. Aldridge left side. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting. His rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
You know, on the topic of Aldridge's rebounding, I mean, he doesn't do it by banging people around. He does it with positioning, timing, and length. And you can say that about most of his game. Quietly, effective, and impactful.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Sonny Weems checks in for Beal. And Lillard subbed in for Bradley.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Aldridge kicks to Weems. Aldridge a screen. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Ennis. Looking to end the drought.
We got a ball game now, fellas. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Yeah, and little sequences like that can change the complexion of a game. Suddenly, the pressure now on the team with the lead.
Aldridge a screen. Lillard with it. Wade picks him up. Offensive rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
He kicks it to Waiters. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Weems' shot is good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Waiters no luck.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. 5 on the clock. Here's Aldridge. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Heat trail by 8. Wade has the open look. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Timeout called the Warriors. Bradley's checked in. Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Warriors leading by 6. Lillard with it. Davis with a screen on Waiters. And Lillard kicks to Bradley. Prince, the pass to Aldridge. It's stolen by Wade. Here's Waiters. Great touch on the 16-footer. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Just 2 makes on 7 shots this quarter, and he just looked lost out there in the fourth. It's obvious he doesn't have any confidence right now.
Now here's Aldridge. And he jams it with authority.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
Well, I sure hope not.
Wade against Bradley. Wade kicks to Duncan.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Aldridge Good.
He got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Wade outside. From the wing. Warriors with the rebound. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bradley kicks to Prince. Lillard outside. From the arc. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3. It paid off for them in the end.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to win the first one as they'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Heat.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for Damian Lillard. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 9. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Different look here for the Warriors. Julius Randle's checked in for Aldridge. Anderson comes in for Tayshaun Prince. Sonny Weems checks in for Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Lillard. Anderson again. It's Butler. Anderson outside. Here's Davis. What a terrific move that was. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Here's Rozier. Shoots the 3. Can't connect. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.